Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be jumping into r/comics, which is just the craziness of people having fake conversations with themselves that are goofy. As we tend to do, we're just going to trickle down until we find something, and then we're going to do whatever we want from it. Yeah. Welcome to Three Friends Podcast. We talk about random subjects. We also pretend you're our third friend who doesn't talk. Let's just get this parasocial relationship started. Okay, bang. I thought it was gonna hit for like low-bearing fruit. Like we're also gonna talk politics, even though why? Even though we are both incredibly disarmed, or know nothing about structures, nor know nothing about the hypocrisy or corruption, none of it. Just kind of have an initial thought, and we're gonna talk about it, and that's not gonna go negative. What? Now, granted, sheep calling the cat, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know if it's just me. I have no idea. How do you guys genuinely feel about this? Because to me, I'm doing the parasocial. But wait, let me complete my sentence first before we make fun of myself. I have never felt this. Not that I don't feel connected with people. Like I drastically do. I got on YouTube as a viewer when I was like 9. And I was very social and had a great social anxiety, and I very much have a benevolence and love in my heart for a group called Achievement Hunter, because they were the people who I used to watch to not feel so alone in the world, which is kind of a little sad, but it's true. And their concept was this idea of a parasocial relationship before it even existed, which was they wanted you to feel like you were the third friend playing on a sofa when you came home from school and played with your friends. So you were the third friend in that situation. And I very much felt that way. My thing that I get lost on is, I don't know, I personally don't feel that it's negative, but I also am the same person, and we've talked about this on streams, where I don't perceive myself anonymous at all. Like, even when I'm online, ever since I was a kid. Like if YouTube had a thing where it said, put your real name in there and you somehow won't get like fucked over, or put your ID in there so if anything you say here can be held accountable, I'd be fine with it. I don't hold other people's words from the past as relevant if they've grown from it, you know what I mean? So it's not that I look at others, what they've said in the past harshly. Granted, people may not give me that service, but anyways. Point is I don't see my actions here as an anonymous person. Then in the same way, I don't, when I'm watching a content creator, I just am 100% aware that it's like, oh, this is giving me enjoyment, this is giving me fun, but I don't ever need to like meet them. If that makes any sense. If I did meet them, I want to keep it really quick, because I think there's something weird there. Like if I were to eat one of my people who I watch a great deal. And not that I think that weird thing there is that I know so much more about them than they know about me. So if that was the thing, I would just be like, appreciate you for all you've done for me throughout the years. Keep doing what you're doing. Because again, it's not, that's one of the weird things is to me, I've never viewed the people who I watch content about as like them getting something that I'm not getting in return. I laugh. I'm happy. So like I get a lot out of this deal. So like, if that's all that the deal is, I still get a lot out of it. I still get to see like funny instances that make me laugh and feel happy, perspectives on the world that I otherwise wouldn't have thought of, interviews with people that are interesting and have knowledge to spread. Like if I never met any of those people, I'd be fine. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's what determines a parasocial relationship or not. I would love to hear what you guys think about this, because to me, I've always very much been in the camp of like, I'm happy that this gave me happiness for the amount of time that it was there. You know what I mean? Now that doesn't mean I don't like when things go, but I just don't feel like I'm owed anything as a person. Like, yeah, like that's the best way I could put it. Like, or I feel like the parasocial thing is like, but we're friends, right? Like, you know me 100%, and it's like, no, I don't. I try to make people. I sell happiness. I guess that's and I'm terrible at it. I'm sure. But I try to sell happiness and entertainment and joy and helpfulness if I can. But that's the kind of the thing that you're doing. I'm not trying to sell me as like some sort of benevolent, perfect person. I'm always shitting on myself constantly, you know. So I don't know. But I don't understand, because to me that if you are selling happiness and you can make somebody feel special, like these content creators did for me, and you can make someone feel genuinely heard and genuinely provide something to somebody else and make them feel like I'm talking to them, which in a large case you are. To me, I don't know. I've never felt more detached from the idea of a parasocial relationship, and maybe it's just because I've never been in that position. But I've also never had the urge to meet the people who are providing me this kindness. Like I look at it very much as like you've given me happiness, and I've given you time, which turns into ad dollars, which allows you to keep giving happiness, or interest, or whatever. And I think that's why I get so frustrated when I get clickbaited, because I'm like, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? I got nothing out of this. But again, I've heard that so much. I don't want to get too caught up in the weeds, even though we already did. But this is something I've heard a lot about, and and again, I don't know what defines it. Like, is it when you pretend? Well, that's the thing that sucks, though. It's like for me, I stream, but I genuinely, especially if you tune into streams, I see you guys. Like, that's the thing it sucks. It's like it's true that I am incapable of being be there for everybody, but it is not true that I can't do all that I can to try to be there in the ways that I can, in the way that also makes it so that I can have a good life doing that. It's like if I stream, I try to look at everybody I possibly can. Will there be a day that can't happen if I grow or whatever? Maybe, but that doesn't mean you don't try, And I think that's the thing that makes it kind of hard, is like if the only definition is somebody who tries to mimic being a friend, how can you tell what is a mimic and what is genuine? And also, everyone's entitled to a bad day. So what if a person's just like, yeah, sorry, man, I also have like 50 different friends in my mind. I have 100 different friends in my mind. You call me fickle, but that doesn't mean I don't care about you. It doesn't mean I don't have an idea of what we did. If you gave me enough time, I bet I'd remember all the things we went through, all the comments we had, all the conversations we had. Granted, I think there's a cap on that even. So it's weird. I think it's both weird for content creator and viewer, sorry. But I don't know if it's innately bad. But again, that to me is my thing, is that I've never perceived it as that. I've never perceived it as like, I would be this guy's best friend if only we were to meet. I'd be like, I don't know. But granted, I feel bad saying that, because I think there's some people who will come to our streams consistently that I would think I would absolutely be like 100% friends with in real life. Again, that's the thing that I feel even weird saying that, because I genuinely consider a lot of the people who are consistently there on our Discord, on our streams, genuinely friends. So to me, yeah, is it friends in the perfect sense of like you've always, you do things every single night, kind of, actually, but like in person, no. But like, I don't know, I guess to me, if you think about it in the sense of like, I'm getting happiness, fun, and at any point I can walk away, and not feel judged or not feel whatever, then that to me makes it like a really nice thing. It's like when something is contracted and tied down, like a wedding, or like like some sort of governmental thing holding you accountable for this deal, quote unquote. It has stress on the deal, but you as a viewer, if I ever make you upset or understand anything like that, I'm so sorry, and I understand if you leaved. But yeah, this is turning into a let's talk about parasocial relationships. But yeah, largely to me, it's hilarious. Because I'm fully happy being the third party that never gets acknowledged, because I just genuinely understand I'm getting happiness, I'm getting information, I'm getting fun, Maybe that's a fucked up perception, I don't know. But yeah. Okay, so unlucky. You just seen me. The fucking game capture, the screen capture didn't record. How happy do you think I am right now? Shit. Damn it. I'll probably include the outro of the other one too, because we kind of talked about something at the end there as well. Fuck. Damn it. Beeped because, just a nightmare. Anyways, hey, happy time. This year we did a month, and it was great actually. This is very enjoyable Reddit, like solid. r/comics since 2008. This should have a bazillion members. It does, 2 million. Jesus Christ. It is just clean. It's very enjoyable. Let us get back into the madness. I don't know if I should read right to left or left to right. Manga bullshittery has ruined me. This job is soul crushing, but when I look at you two, I remember why I can't quit. It's food and housing, always food and housing. Also, maybe video games, something. Granted, video games aren't that expensive. Imagine that. Imagine a world where you were at least given like a room, like a decent room. You know what I mean? I see these, sorry, we're gonna get off the deep end too, but probably like cool technology, but not quite there yet. A 3D printer that basically printed like concrete threads and like made a house, and it supposedly could make a house within like 25K money. And it's just like a pretty decently okay house, not like crazy, not a house. It's like a little apartment basically, not a little apartment, but you have like a bathroom. You have like, it looks cute. It looks like you could live there, and it has enough windows and shit that you wouldn't just be depressed all the time. But that'd be a really cool idea that it's like, oh, I just want a simple life. I just get one of those, and early retirement or retirement at 25 or something like that, or retirement at 30, that's what it's called. People just basically retire with very little, but it's enough to basically subsist on for a good bit for the rest of their life. Hey, you know how I pay you to cover medical care when I need it? Insurance says yes. I think I may need it now. Oh, but have you considered simply passing away? What about no? What about get away from me? What about, hey, guess what? This specific type of industry turns out, I say industry? Injury. I definitely said that. Industry. Nope. Injury is not covered. Yeah. It was at work. Oh, that's your employer. Yeah. Oh, your employer doesn't have. Wow. And you're like, fuck you, rat. Things I can draw, list not exclusive, yes. Hands, always horrible. Rocks, people, shoes, perspective as well. Buildings, but the one thing I can draw, damn well you can. Some of them. There's the one that's like a fucking platypus in the bottom left, but still, solid effort. I'll say, man, I told you guys this on stream once, which is everything I say. It's just that, because I'm just a broken record. You talk like for 3 hours every day. You just turn into a psychopath. Anyways, I seen this art one time that to me gave me like a new like, it just, to me it screamed like skill, like just insane skill I never seen before. But a person was able to individually draw with just like basically like a pencil, like the musculature, but like not too much. It was like the perfect amount of jacked, you know what I mean? But not like fucking Olympian, like just walking piles of mounds of flesh. No, it was like individual strands of muscle, just looking fucking clean. He had gauze on. It was just a profile picture from the back of him, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, the back looked perfect. Anyways, so I think we got to see swastika in the morning. Hey, if you are in a rally and there is a Nazi flag, and the person holding the flag is not getting knocked out, you are in a Nazi, yeah. What do you got? Is this where I seen this from? Guilty by association. I was about to say something like that, like where if you were standing in a maybe this was exactly, this is something, a concept I guess I heard about recently. But about the idea of like, yeah, like if you don't think that there is something to be done here, like you at this point should leave, like far away, and like be like, I didn't know, and haul ass out of there. Oh, I hate this. Is this the one? Even broken, the suit tries to keep me alive. Oh, there's a beetle flying around. Why do you gotta come right near me? Stop it. Sorry. This is the worst. All right, I hated this, reading this. I read this a while ago. Even broken, this suit still tries to keep me alive. It extracts water from my urine so I can drink. It also eats my skin so I can eat, marches even when I sleep. Dude, but it's not enough. I've been walking too long. There's no more energy left in the loop. Pitless new equations take hold. Sacrifices must be made. So the suit takes my arm. Oxygen, water, protein, energy means days more travel. We press on. The other arm, then my legs. But ultimately, the load is lighter. Circuits snake around my brainstem, simulating body functions. Free up my skin, muscles, organs for ingestion. Tiny machine surgeons snip and eat and kill and ugh. Then it starts on my face, my cheeks, my nose, my ears, and finally my eyes. So I never know if we make it home. What the fucking nightmare hell that whole journey was. Oh. Fuck off. It's just awful. It's just that's like the best horror situation ever. That could be like an indie short film, but also requires a lot of budget for like all the weird close-ups. But Jesus, when I got to the first thing where I see his arm lopped off, or that, That's the other one that's like a mic drop nightmare hell. But this, where he's just like, lost my arm. Here's what it is. Just keep moving. Imagine if this was like, hey, I'll make it home, honey. And this was the hell waiting for you when you came back, is this fucking just eyes and robot. Also, why would it not try to like kill and to survive? Instead it's like, no, you are what we'll eat. It's like, well, what the fuck? You're just gonna die anyway. Maybe we like gave an AI a directive of like, keep me alive. Meow. Hey there, buddy. Wow, you're so friendly. You're like, you like scratches? Yeah, you do. Wait, aren't you allergic to cats? What's your point? He's like, what is happening to me? Or like, I'll see you in Valhalla, fucking Viking funeral with fire and brimstone. That with cats. And so what brings you here today? Well, Doc, I got mugged. And shot. In the arm. And when was your last You're seeming kinda, honestly, would you rather, let me ask you guys this, would you rather be scathed, shot once in the arm, or potentially have a child? Okay, and when you're not ready, yeah. Yeah. What is with just so depressed bullshittery, man? Fuck you. You're gonna make me depressed. I regret it. I take it back. These comics too powerful. Make me feel sad. Promise me you'll look after the world after I'm gone. Please stop. Please. I promised. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling. It doesn't feel good. Also, what a torture. What a horrible torture. You know he can't fucking do anything. Yeah. What is he gonna do? You just, their friend did this to you also. Yeah. No, also, guys, promises are great. Promises you should keep. But physically, when you are incapable of doing anything, I'm all for trying. I'm all for giving it your all. But eventually, at some point, you need to say, I overestimated my capabilities to be able to hold down this truth. I need to let it go and then forgive myself for not being able to do that. But this is depressing. Side quests you started 20 levels ago. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Are you guys the people who like aggregate a ton of side quests, or are you the person that like me who's like, oh, I'll come back eventually, or I don't want to take I go to like a main city and I get like a side quest from this person yelling at me and I'm like, I'll come back because I'm already got 3 things to do, and then I just forget about it, or like there's more shit that it's off in the future, and then I'm like, I don't know what to do, and there's like 50 quests that I miss that are worth doing. And the developer specifically put it in like the main city to be like, do them because they're good, they give you things, they're fun. Also, I love that it's like, hey, you've basically killed gods. Oh, okay. You've also become a king. Oh, okay. You've also you're like the guild master for all of these cults and shit. Hey, I got this shield that I lost 2 days ago. and they're like, would you mind popping in there? And your dumbass is like, okay. I'm wearing like a giant crown made of gold with deer stag horns that are also made of diamonds. I'll get your shield. You know what? Humility. I'll get your shield. I feel like a dick anyway. All right. And then you go off and do it, but you're like, what the fuck? Like, it just does not communicate your importance in the world at all. Ladies and gentlemen, here's me at the end of the previous video we made that had to get killed. Thank you kind of for your time. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you so much. Consider subscribing, and if not, maybe liking. Thank you kindly, and goodbye.